Vinay Couto, Fit for Growth, A Guide to Strategic Cost Cutting, Restructuring, and Renewal. And Fit for Growth, A Guide to Strategic Cost Cutting, Restructuring, and Renewal. Vinay Couto explores various innovative methods for achieving growth in a competitive business landscape. By focusing on differentiating capabilities, organizations can devise a tailored cost-cutting strategy that caters to their unique needs. The book delves into the importance of identifying key strengths, developing sound organizational models, adhering to leadership principles, and leveraging outsourcing and footprint optimization. Through practical examples and comprehensive analysis, readers will gain a clear understanding of how strategic cost-cutting can pave the way for long-term success.
Smart cost cutting for growth. The key to overcoming business challenges and unlocking growth lies in smart cost cutting. Start by identifying your company's differentiating capabilities or core strengths. Allocate the majority of your budget to support these strengths, while selectively trimming costs in other areas. Successful companies, like IKEA, exemplify this approach by focusing on their unique strengths and cutting costs in non-essential areas that do not impact product quality and customer experience. Companies often face hurdles while pursuing growth, be it customers' rising expectations or widespread economic challenges. The solution to overcoming these roadblocks might be simpler than you think: smart cost cutting. Irrespective of what industry you operate in, a balanced focus on reducing costs and growing revenue is essential. To start trimming costs, consider what sets your company apart from your competitors, your differentiating capabilities. These could include specific processes, tools, or knowledge that make your company excel. Once you identify these core strengths, focus the majority of your financial resources on supporting them. Following this approach requires reducing spending in other areas to prioritize your business's core strengths. Though this strategy might seem risky, it's less dangerous than trying to achieve excellence in every single business function. Many companies make the mistake of striving to be best in class across all departments, from human resources to logistics. They allocate hefty budgets to each area without considering whether such an investment contributes to overall success. The truth is that outperforming competitors in every aspect isn't necessary, and it often leads to underinvestment in the activities unique to your enterprise. Successful companies avoid this mistake. Take, for example, IKEA. The Swedish home furniture company's main strengths are elegantly simple product design, inviting stores, and low prices. To maintain these strengths, IKEA actively seeks opportunities to cut costs in other areas, such as supply chain and product packaging, without compromising product quality, in-store customer experience, and affordable pricing. Emulating this smart cost-cutting strategy can lay the foundation for overcoming challenges and achieving sustainable growth. Proactive cost-cutting for success. Identifying your company's key strengths is only the beginning. Proactively cutting costs and optimizing your organizational model before a crisis occurs is crucial to long-term, sustainable success. Waiting for hard times to streamline your cost structure or reducing workforce without strategy can jeopardize your differentiating capabilities and competitive advantage. It's common to feel hesitant about cutting costs when your organization is doing well. However, this mindset is risky. The optimal moment to shape your company for growth is prior to a crisis. Postponing cost structure adjustments until hard times strike invites disaster, often resulting in hasty measures that cut the wrong things. During a crisis, companies typically make sweeping budget cuts or focus on high-cost departments, inadvertently impacting crucial differentiating capabilities. Successful, long-lasting businesses proactively address cost-saving strategies and organizational models. Achieving lasting organizational fitness demands constant effort and strategic cost-cutting, like consistently exercising for physical health. Drastic, short-term measures are unsustainable and have limited impact. It's essential to consistently work on cost-saving methods to maintain competitive advantage and growth. A driving factor in sustainable cost reduction is refining your organizational model. This setup outlines the company's command structure and relationships between departments and individuals. Effective cost cutting involves streamlining this model to reduce redundancy and layers of hierarchy. For instance, a company could redesign its organizational model so each manager oversees more people, decreasing the total number of managers required. Fewer managers not only saves on expenses but minimizes hierarchical layers, speeding up decision-making and implementation. Trimming time on decision-making processes bolsters competitive advantage, aiding in future-proofing your company's success. Embracing proactive cost-cutting and an optimized organizational model prepares your business for sustainable growth and longevity, even in the face of adversity. Unleashing successful cost-cutting. Championing successful cost-cutting strategies as a CEO requires a willingness to be an advocate for change and to involve the senior executive team early in the decision-making process. By starting with a candid assessment of the company's environment and potential vulnerabilities, a CEO can set the stage for developing a compelling future vision. Importantly, it's not about having every detail of the plan in place before discussing the issue, but rather about fostering a culture of openness and collaboration that invites everyone to contribute ideas and take ownership within their areas of expertise. Some CEOs excel at reducing their organization's costs, while others struggle to implement necessary changes. Success is often determined not by external circumstances, but by the leader's adherence to key principles that drive effective cost-cutting measures. One crucial tenet is that CEOs must wholeheartedly embrace change and advocate for it within their company. To initiate the cost-cutting mission, CEOs must communicate the urgency of the situation with their senior executive team. This entails presenting a truthful evaluation of the company's economic environment, outlining its exposed position within that climate, and determining what customers need. It's also vital to provide an honest view of competitors, and, crucially, craft a persuasive vision of the enterprise's future, achievable through the effective implementation of cost-saving initiatives. Often, CEOs hold back from discussing cost-cutting plans at this stage because they haven't figured out every detail and may be lacking confidence. However, having a complete roadmap from the beginning can be counterproductive. With everything pre-decided, others in the organization may not have the opportunity to contribute ideas or suggestions. Allowing employees to be involved in shaping the cost-cutting direction generates greater commitment, and they're likely to take increased ownership of the project in their field of expertise. To foster this sense of contribution, CEOs should encourage transparent dialogue and uncensored idea sharing among team members, leaders, and executives alike. This inclusive approach sets the stage for a successful, organization-wide cost-cutting strategy. Outsourcing, a growth accelerator. Outsourcing, often confused with offshoring, simply means engaging external providers to handle specific business activities. This strategy offers significant cost-cutting benefits and fosters growth by capitalizing on the external provider's expertise and efficiency. The approach to outsourcing may vary based on the company's size, with larger businesses maximizing efficiency on high-volume tasks and smaller companies leveraging specialized expertise in areas like research and development or data analytics. Outsourcing is much more than just overseas call centers, it's a strategic growth accelerator. It encompasses enlisting the expertise of an external provider to manage specific tasks within your organization. These providers may be located anywhere in the world or even right next to your company. One of the main incentives for businesses to embrace outsourcing is the impressive cost-cutting it enables. A 5-year outsourcing contract can reduce sales, marketing, and IT department expenses significantly. Moreover, outsourcing back-office activities such as payroll can slash these costs by up to 50%. How? External providers, who are specialists in their respective domains, can deliver more streamlined processes and enjoy economies of scale. The benefits of outsourcing may vary depending on the size of a company. Large organizations optimize efficiency by outsourcing high-volume tasks such as travel processing or order entry, resulting in valuable incremental savings. On the other hand, smaller businesses might find little advantage in outsourcing similar high-volume activities due to their limited transaction volumes. However, small companies can still reap the rewards of outsourcing in areas like research, development, data analytics, and product design. By utilizing external providers' expertise in these fields, they can access valuable insights and processes that might be difficult to develop in-house. Consequently, outsourcing serves as a catalyst for growth by allowing smaller businesses to gain an edge in their respective industries. In summary, outsourcing is a powerful tool that enables businesses to achieve growth and operate more efficiently. While large and small companies may approach outsourcing differently, they can both experience the transformative benefits of this strategic collaboration with external providers. Smart Company Footprint Optimization. Your company's footprint encompasses all locations where it operates, and by optimizing this footprint, you can achieve significant cost reductions. Analyze and evaluate the cost-effectiveness of your locations and consider relocation when necessary, keeping in mind labor costs, infrastructure, local talent, and logistics. This strategic move not only enhances overall efficiency, but also secures your competitive advantage. Defining your company's footprint involves examining every location where it has a presence, ranging from research labs to customer service points. By strategically optimizing this footprint, you can potentially reduce costs by as much as 15% to 20% within 2 years. Effective footprint optimization begins with a thorough analysis of the cost-effectiveness of your locations. Identify the least effective ones and consider relocating to improve overall cost efficiency. Although the relocation process might appear daunting, certain factors make it a prudent move in many cases. For example, numerous Western companies have already relocated their manufacturing units to low-cost countries, LCCs, like the Philippines for access to more affordable labor. However, it is crucial to remember that labor costs in LCCs can change rapidly, and adjustments to these changes may necessitate further relocation. While considering relocation, always factor in the local talent pool and overall infrastructure. You'll require skilled employees for your customer service call centers, R&D labs, and manufacturing facilities. Assess the local workforce for the necessary qualifications before making a decision. Additionally, evaluate the regional infrastructure for efficient transport, such as robust road networks, ports, or airports, for easy distribution of your goods. When relocating back-office activities, like finance or IT, prioritize areas with high-speed internet connectivity and reliable power supply. Ensuring your team's productivity isn't hampered by infrastructure issues is essential for realizing the intended cost savings of your optimized footprint. By following these guidelines, your company can make better decisions when optimizing its footprint, thereby enhancing efficiency and maintaining a competitive edge. Navigating restructuring challenges. Organizational restructuring is a demanding process that falls onto the CEO and executive leadership team. However, the ripple effect creates unique challenges and opportunities for middle managers, responsible for the company's daily operations. Despite limited information about the restructuring, middle managers must support and guide their subordinates, dealing with uncertainties and job loss fears. Seizing the opportunities presented, middle managers can learn new skills and offload underperforming employees. To maintain focus and productivity, middle managers should emphasize organizational values and expectations, introducing performance metrics such as customer satisfaction surveys. These initiatives encourage employees to take pride in their work, ensuring the team remains focused during the transition.
To summarize, Fit for Growth emphasizes the importance of strategic cost-cutting, helping organizations to identify their key strengths and efficiently allocate resources. The book highlights the need to develop an organizational model that supports such cost-cutting initiatives, and underscores the critical role of CEOs as advocates for change. Additionally, the author examines the nuances of outsourcing and footprint optimization to further cut costs. Through a combination of timely practical insights and examples, Couto's guide equips business leaders with the tools they need to harness strategic cost-cutting to achieve long-lasting growth and profitability.